Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays. Northernlion Plays XCOM 2 Long War 2 Early Access as generously provided by 2K Games. Of course, this is sponsored content as well. You can pick up XCOM 2 in the Humble Monthly Bundle. It's 12 bucks. It comes with other games. The game's normally 60. Alright. We're going to open this episode by going, I think, to our soldiers. We basically have if we go on another mission immediately, we're only going to be able to field 7 soldiers, which is just the end of the world. So, I feel like we're going to start just by giving Rob some upgrades here. So I'm going to give him the Elite Suppressor, and I'm going to give him the Laser Sight. I want him to have that increased crit chance. We also got an achievement for it, so lucky me. And then do we have anything else? I don't need a BattleNet update right now. We literally gave Robert all of our choices right there. Okay, that's fine. You know what? He deserved it. He was kicking ass on that last mission. We did lose 3 soldiers, so I'm just going to be sensible, I guess. And we're going to recruit 3 soldiers. They cost 10 supplies each. Let's go for the highest aim. So we definitely want Abigail. Honestly, I think I want Lena as well. She's got good intelligence, good hacking ability. -5 movement, maybe?
What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
And then in terms of this, I guess we'll go for Bungani. Decent aim, lower defense, lower health, better movement, better intelligence, better hacking. So we took 3 extra units there. Unstaffed engineer. That actually means we should go to build facilities and excavate with Olga Volkova. At least we get something out of it. Begin excavation. Excavation is not... Yes, begin excavation. Thank you. So we got that on the go. Now we can build items as well.
Different some of these things can make in combat, Commander.
Yes, I know.
With a few supplies, I can manage.
Oh, you know what? We have no alloys and no Illyrium, so we're not building anything right now.
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a
Yeah, I know you need engineers, right? Like, no kidding. Who doesn't in this day and age? Progress is almost done for alien biotech. We do have another mission that's probably gonna trigger pretty soon here. Settlements, rewards, supplies. We will go check that out right now. Honestly, we need the supplies. We should probably, once we get over 100 supplies, maybe, we gotta launch? Gotta launch. Light to moderate. Or we could abort. I don't know what penalty that has. Like, we're in XCOM to play XCOM, okay? Launch mission. Let's do it. The last one was very stressful. This one's gonna be worse because it's mostly rookies. Or maybe it's better because if they die, who cares? I wonder if the infiltration is like a risk-reward thing. Like, if maybe you launch the mission right away, you get the weakest amount of, or the least amount and the weakest type of enemies available. But if you wait longer and you try to get infiltration, then you're more likely to run into more enemy traffic. We might start just by like trying to launch against like the mission as soon as we get it. It's loading a lot here, but it's loading off an SSD, so it'll be done in a second here. If you just give it a moment. I actually think that last mission could have gone better, obviously, but considering I think we hit maybe slightly below average variance, it could have gone worse as well. We ended up at least succeeding. We got the engineer. The engineer is going to pay for themselves pretty quickly. We did, and pay for the recruits that we lost. We lost 3 units. 2 of them were rookies. It's not that bad considering we went in with a squad of 10, right? This mission I expect to be harder because of the fact that we are playing with a squad of rookies. So I have no attachment to these guys whatsoever, but we're still going to try to succeed. So we're going to start by moving Emma Jones out to here. So with rookies, in a way, our life is actually easier. And what I mean by that is simply that we don't have the same number of variables to approach every mission with.
Headed there now.
Basically,
Heading to that location.
we have frag grenades and flashbang grenades, and then bullets. And we're just gonna hope that, you know, the combination of these makes this work. So I would love to pop this pod first. If we don't have to pop the pod, we may choose to avoid it. Now, there is, like, standard XCOM wisdom. Hey, moron, don't stack up every single unit, like, in exactly the same spot. That's usually pretty darn good advice. Unfortunately here, I don't think we have too many options. We're just going to post up on this window, and everybody's going to overwatch. If I could approach this mission more stealthily, I wouldn't mind it. Like, if I could get to the VIP without triggering a pod... I think I just heard a robot, and that scares the crap out of me. If I could get to the VIP without triggering a pod, maybe that would be for the best. But to be honest with you, the odds of this are not great. So we're just going to move up yet again.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Remember, we are tight on time, and every turn can make a big difference. So we just want to make sure we're not moving in like a horrible fashion. If we go through here, do you get spotted? You get spotted when you go through the window, but you also get spotted if you open a door, don't you? Let's find out. Maybe if you jump through a door, you get spotted, but if you just walk through, you don't.
Confirmed.
Yeah, okay. We are, I mean, this is obvious. We're running out of good real estate. This unit can at least get up to the roof, where they will not have a shot, but they'll have a shot next turn for sure. So maybe having 2 units with a height advantage is not that bad of an idea. Oh, she actually does have a shot right off the bat. Let's have her get behind half cover. I don't think she needs to be on Overwatch. We're somewhat unlikely to pop this pod right now.
On the move.
In fact, we can actually get like 3 units up top, maybe.
Move.
We know we're gonna have to move them eventually, which is like part of the problem here, but... No, don't go that way. Go this way, and then there. No, don't go through the window. It's a terrible decision. All right, I'll tell you what. Just go there. We're gonna be a little faster in making our actions here, honestly. I know you can set waypoints, but I don't remember how. Ah, like that. And then you can only move to here. I see the problem. Yeah, that's fine. Execute, please.
Heading there now.
All right, good to know. Good to know. So we can then probably do something like this, and then be like, hey, get over here. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Just don't jump through the window or I'll have you fired. Okay, everybody's good, more or less. Overwatch, if they find you, you're gonna want to shoot, but for now, we've at least got units in good positions. Definitely want to get a peek at what these aliens are up to. As long as we're moving forward, I don't mind not popping the pod. We know we're gonna pop them eventually, and, you know, it's worse to pop 10 pods simultaneously. There's no doubt about that. But maybe by playing it a little stealthier, we can get through here aggravating as few aliens as possible. And I just say aliens when I mean Advent. You get the idea. We actually, like, we can't really send our units down. But I think that the, do you have a shot here? Not really, huh? Nor there? That surprises me. Tell you what, go there. Sick 50-50 grind, Tony Hawk. At this point, I don't think we want to leave 3 units up there.
Rolling.
Got like a pretty good approach to things right now, I think. Again, if we could just get the VIP out of here and not have to deal with the escort mission, that's pretty solid as far as I'm concerned.
Moving out.
question, though, is what do we do with these guys? Because, like, we're pretty easily spotted. Those hit chances are nice up there, though. But I don't really want to pop them right now. As long as we have line of sight on all of them, by all means, dude. It might seem like we're moving slowly, and we are, but we're moving a lot faster than we would be if we popped them and then had to sit here for 4 turns, you know, in combat. So if we can just... there is no chance, 0, I'm making a 0 with my hands right now, 0 chance we get through this mission without popping a pod. It's just not the way XCOM is. However...
Moving out. We've got a hostile squad here.
They didn't see me. They didn't see me. However, we might be able to wait a while before popping a pod. Now is where we can find ourselves getting in a little bit of risky territory, because if these guys come back around this way, we could get pincer attacked really easily. But we are going to post up at this door. And at this point, I don't think we need 3 units on the roof. But keep in mind, it's like 3 of 9. So it's not like we got 3 of our 5 units on the roof.
I'm all over it.
So maybe we'll start to try to split the difference and send one down to this like balcony over here and see if they have a line of sight on our other pod. Just to be able to make a sensible, you know, assessment of where they're at in their lives.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Yeah, don't go through the window. That's a bad idea. No, you don't. I would like you to, like, go that way. And then probably like that. Just go outside. Just don't ruin the entire squad's concealment, or I'll be a very unhappy person. I got my eyes set on you. I got my eyes. You get the George Harrison. George Harrison. We're not gonna get spotted here, but we could get spotted on the next turn if they path correctly. So, little scared. And there's another pod. So we run the risk of popping 3 pods simultaneously here. I would prefer not to. Yeah, these guys are encroaching on my territory right now. Amazingly, they do not see us. Is this the right time to start taking pot shots? It looks like they're going to see us next turn. This might be the right time to start popping people. We may pop 3 pods simultaneously here. My methodology may have been mildly flawed. Well, what's the play? Closest unit throws a grenade. That cannot land. Okay. The unit on the interior. No, so Molly, if she moves at all, is going to get hit. She can land like that right there and scatter them. But then they're going to get behind cover. Should move you first.
On my way.
I think some of our units should go into Overwatch to hit these units before they scatter. Like, these units over here should go into Overwatch. What's your chance? 70? And then the other dude's chance is 77? Yeah, okay. So, let's take inventory. Overwatch units, you, for sure. Unless you've got a better shot. 68, no. You're on Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
You guys are not, because you may need to move. You are on Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
You guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with you yet. You are probably taking the shot. And Johannes has to get into a position where he can, like, hit. I think we'll put Johannes on Overwatch as well. And then we can always throw flashbangs. Like, if things start to go terribly wrong.
Scanning.
think you just start by taking the shot here. Take the shot on the unit most likely to die. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Sweet. It's good to open with a KO.
Target eliminated. We're visible here.
If there is a benevolent force in the universe, it will pop only this pod. Good. This unit moved first. This is what we wanted. Another shot coming in, though. 7 damage, left it with 1 HP. That's a bummer. Okay, pod number 2 is going to pop, and hopefully they stand close together because they need the... Oh my god, they scattered so well. It's like they need to be flashbanged. It's the only way. Alright, so somebody's got to go down here. 71. It's 2 times 71. Take a 71 on the unit with less HP. Grazed. Super bummer. Again, these guys have to go, even before we send flashbangs, because they got like flanking shots on every single one of us. Rin did not get a shot? Take your 84 on this guy, then. That is a KO? That's a KO and a promotion.
Enemy destroyed. Got something over here.
And, oh no, maybe not a promotion, but loot. Loot up. The sectoid has to go. It's non-negotiable. But you are, like, in an extremely flankable position. Who else is still alive? We've only got 3 units left. Oh, fuck. That's a disaster. Okay. If you get behind this cover, will you still have the grenade? Yeah, I think you will. Okay. So I'm going to have you fall back to here, just to make that shot from the unit that is likely to live a little harder. The sectoid has got to go. Straight up. Get out of here, dude. Alright, he's been dusted, thusly. We have 2 units left. Knowing this is going to be absolute hell. I think if we can knock this other dude out of the... Actually, like, even better than flashbangs, because we're only hitting, like, 1 unit at a time. Take your 62% chance for a probable kill. Beautiful. We took 1 out of the game. That's all we were going to do with a flashbang anyway. We might be able to hit 2 with our other flashbang. The other option is, like, is there any way we're getting, like, a flanking shot on this dude right here? Without putting ourselves, like, drastically in harm's way. We lose the shot on the dude at the back, actually. In fact, there's, like, no place we can go to get a shot that doesn't leave us in a horrible position. I think I have to try this. Take the 57. We can't hit him with a grenade, so yes, we take the 57. You have broken my heart. With that miss, you have broken my heart. That's not to say we haven't had decent rolls, but you have basically ended your own life as a result of that. Yeah, okay, there's more pods, in case you guys were curious. There's more pods available. They're not doing anything this turn, so if we live, there might be some mercy. We've been marked, which I assume is similar to maybe holo targeting. Overwatch. A miss is just a beautiful thing. We can probably get a triple useful flashbang in there. This is going to be a crit unless there is a benevolent force in the universe. Yeah. Amazingly, they only got crit for 2. And they're panicked, but otherwise fine. Another miss. I mean, honestly, as of right now, this could be a lot worse. Does that mean we took 5 damage? I don't understand. You're also panicked. Yeah, they took 5 damage, but the armor saved us from some. Alright, so we got 2 panicked units. And reinforcements. Welcome to Long War. Alright, Johannes Johansson. Or Johannes Jansson. You got anything? Basically, I'm looking at who's got the worst shot. And, I mean, it might not be Molly Brown, but you're kind of like, fuck the loot, dude. Fuck the loot. Blow this dude up.
Ready for a surprise.
We gotta take eyes out of the game right here. The loot did not die. Even better. This guy's gotta go. What do you do to get this guy gone? Move one step over.
Okay.
Take the flank. 67% with a 19% chance to crit. He has lived. But he's pissed.
I'm running low on ammo.
And Overwatch removed. Oh, okay. Well, we gotta try to kill that guy. Which is not going to be easy. We know there's some Overwatches in here. There is a way to remove those. We could throw a flashbang. But to throw a flashbang, we probably have to brave the first Overwatch regardless. I know I'm just going over the same stuff here. And you know why? It's because we have panicked units that I'm like, you know, we gotta find some way to deal with these panicked units. I mean, this is the situation. Ain't no doubt about that. The panic is bad because those are the units I was relying on to flashbang. But we could make a move and try to brave a couple Overwatches. I actually think I'm gonna play it a little safer, as much as I hate to do this, and just put ourselves into Overwatch myself. The idea is if they try to make moves, I mean, this guy's, he's so flankable that we have to get him to safety. So I'm gonna move him 2 steps. That might catch the Overwatch. It didn't, thankfully. We're gonna put everybody else on Overwatch just in the hopes that they make a ballsy play and try to come out here and maybe we get lucky on the reaction shots. But this is obviously not a great call. In hindsight, should have popped the first pod right off the bat. I mean, I would have loved to have moved this unit or, you know, thrown a sacrificial flashbang with them, but they panicked the first time they got shot at, so there's not much we can do about that. We have an Overwatch coming in, and finally, we get our own reaction fire. It missed. The second one hit. Just a grazing, though. This unit is almost certainly dead. Wow, those surveillance drones are terrible. At the very least, this unit, prior to their own death, are going to suck up a lot of enemy turns, and I really appreciate that.
I'm taking fire.
I mean, we are on normal, but it is long war normal. Yeah.
Still like kids.
They are going to bleed out. They are not going to be saved. She's no longer marked, though. Let's focus on the positive. Okay, now there's very little Overwatch. So I think it's, well, we're not through this yet. There's less Overwatch. I think it's conceivable we could start to get in there. We face a problem, and the problem is, how do we get in there when we don't have, when we can't move or we'll be hit, is basically what I'm trying to say here. Like, I thought we had reinforcements coming in, so I'm a little scared about that. Oh, thank God. Now, we can at least remove one Overwatch by throwing a flashbang, which will also disorient this unit for a turn. If we run, we stand a pretty good chance to get shot. So you know what? Disable one Overwatch at the very least.
This one's gonna be bright.
And they're gonna suck next turn. It basically takes them out of this turn and the next turn. And then we're going to move in such a way we hopefully get shots on the... Well, you know what? You should remove this Overwatch by throwing a grenade. Just ice him up, dude.
Get ready for a surprise.
We gotta take these units out. We gotta be a little bit more efficient with it as well. Okay, Overwatch removed, no kidding. Alright, so with 2 Overwatches out of the game, we can now move up and perhaps start to deal some damage with these units that I perhaps foolishly have been holding back. I knew that there was one left. At some point we gotta make a run for it because the opportunity cost is too high. So that's a 22% chance. Obviously it's not great. There's no very good spots for us to move and get a benefit. So I'm actually gonna dash up to full cover in the hopes of being able to make a better play later. And I don't know, dude. Like, I don't really want to do that twice, but... There's still the surveillance drones I totally forgot about. I don't really want to use a grenade to try to break cover.
Closing on target position now.
So, you know what? We're not really going to worry about taking shots right now. We're just going to get behind cover and expect them to move. So we're probably going to take some Overwatch shots. Remember that flashbangs aren't going to work against robotic units. So we're going to take an Overwatch there. Johannes. Unless we could get in there for a tactical... Actually, a tactical flash might be possible here. No. Robotic units. Okay. Honestly, go for Overwatch. You can reload and shoot next turn. Molly Brown. Gonna basically do the same thing. Come over here. Bad shots, but, you know, Overwatch potential. And then Rin Ishikawa. Not in a great spot, honestly. I'm going to dash her over here, so next turn she can get in there for some tactical flashes. But certainly, like, the inability to have a Rocketeer or a Grenadier on this mission is screwing me a little bit. And that's my bad. I should have split our squad and had, like, you know, an A1, B1. But, that's on me. Great shot! We took out one of the surveillance drones with our fairly limited Overwatch shots. Managed to dodge. Or not dodge, rather, because that's something else in this game. But managed to have the enemy miss. It's a grazing shot. And another grazing shot. And finally, a KO.
Kill confirmed.
Exactly the right amount of Overwatch to make that happen. So we have another marking that's come in here. 7 turns. We're starting to get a little, you know, down to the wire. Overwatch is, of course, coming back here. I'm in full cover, so... Well, you know what? I was going to say I'm in full cover, so if that hits, more power to you. And that is what happened there. Lucky us, I suppose. Alright, again, like this turn, we need to make progress in breaking these guys down. We're going to have reinforcements coming in soon, potentially. But the aim penalty is just heinous right now. So we start with an Overwatch. We cannot shoot... we cannot throw a flashbang with that unit on this turn. So if there's any means for us to get in there and throw a flashbang, I mean, I'd love to hear it. It's this character right here. The double Overwatch clear. I love it. Okay. As much as this unit should probably move, because they're only in half cover now, very necessary in order to gain us a little bit of breathing room here. Now, the problem here is we're extremely unlikely to kill an officer on one hit. In fact, it might actually literally be impossible. So we have to find another way. 22, 23. So what do you look for in XCOM? You want those kills, what do you look for? You look for flanking shots. We're not really rolling in those right now. And we're... There's no cover, man. There's no cover anywhere for us to, like, go to. Well, there's no glory without risk or something. If we're gonna take out this officer, we're gonna need to do something like this.
Moving.
Gives us, oh, well, you know what? Disregard. We take the 66% against this guy. And anytime a shot gets over 60, anytime a shot's yellow, it's gonna be a hard sell to get me to not take it. So what the hell do you do here to keep yourself alive with only 3 HP? Like, it's ruthless, dude. Starting to run out of ideas. And if we're not gonna get the VIP and get extracted in 6 turns, I'm realizing now, unless we move forward. So as much as I don't want to do this necessarily, we are going to move forward. And a 34% chance, honestly, basically could be worse. Nice. This is fucked.
I got nothing.
We're in a terrible spot here.
On reserves.
Emma Jones, what do you do? How do you get yourself out of this bucket of syrup, dude? I think you pivot 1 square around and then take a shot on this guy. Keep yourself safer. That's not conceivable that you could miss that.
Enemy is still up. Negative. Weapons dry.
We still have to move.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Like, if we don't move, it actually makes life a lot harder. So, we're going to land this grenade right there. And the idea is, at least we can maybe destroy this dude's cover, maybe kill him. It didn't hit him, it just destroyed his cover. Beautiful. That's lovely. In fact, I don't even think it destroyed his cover. You have to reload, so you might as well reload.
Green to go.
15% chance to hit him. It seems legit. 29% chance. 29% chance. I'll move you 1 square closer. 29. 29. Dude, I know you never... Fine. You know what? You got me. Overwatch. You got me. Overwatch. Jose, what do you got for me here? High cover? Yeah, seems, again, seems legit.
Moving to designated coordinates.
He's got a 67 on this guy now. Just take a gun out of the equation. Holy crap. 20 hits later, we landed a shot. We're still in a horrible position. Like, the whiffs on that were extreme. The grenade was probably my bad. I could have done some more finicky camera control there to hopefully make it work. What are you doing here? That's a grenade. Grenades are bad. Might be a flash. It's a flash.
What?
2 disorientations I can live with. At least, like, a grenade would have been horrible. That should not be a flank, I think. Yeah, it's just a regular, like, shot versus half cover. So that's not that bad. In fact, we can pretty easily engineer, you know, with a half-decent logical dice roll, we can engineer that officer dying next turn.
Incoming fire.
And we can start to get our own flanks around here, hopefully, because, like, this is getting tough. Oh, he had to reload, but he can probably shoot after he reloads, yeah. Yep. Completely sensible. That's creepy. And he gets to... Oh, so you can reload, and you can shoot, and you can Overwatch in the same turn, huh? That's fair. That's fairness. But you don't play Long War for fairness. That's stupid. So we have an Overwatch on this guy. Unless he's a fucking, you know, ghost. I don't think he's gonna see us making our move here, but it's, you know, I could be wrong. I hate that I have to go for the reload here. That just slays me.
Locked and loaded.
So what do you do? Well, His Overwatch has got to go. Maybe he gets an automatic Overwatch if he kills something. Somebody's got to throw a flash at this guy, basically. Can't throw a frag when you're disoriented. You get a 9%, 7% chance to hit. Well, I think you should reload. And you should probably hunker. Because the Overwatch is going to give you like a negative chance to hit, and you're just going to waste ammo. Emma Jones. Me and Emma Jones. But seriously, she's just straight up dead. So don't, you know, don't cry for her, Argentina. We might be able to, I mean, they're so spread out that, like, they cannot be killed with the same flashbang. You gotta be kidding me on this. Well, what do you do? What do you do? Jose, take one for the team. Throw your flashbang over here. Why? Oh my god, cool it. You gotta remove the Overwatch. And I believe that's the only unit with Overwatch right now. So having done that, what happens next? We can move one unit around. Get a 74% chance. You gotta take the 74 at the back. It's too high percentage. Good, that's a KO. Very important that that happened there. What comes next? Well, my thinking, depending on which units remain, you don't have a grenade, of course.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We throw a grenade at that last remaining sentry who's been kicking my ass over and over. Like so. It's not gonna break his cover though, so what's... Like, is that really the way we want to approach this then? Gotta think. Gotta think. I mean, you could... I don't know, that's... Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Christine's got the 38% chance. It's not that bad. And again, with no cover to shred, that's basically going to be as good as it gets, I think. We might as well put you on Overwatch. And I say that because if I don't put you on Overwatch, there's going to be hell to pay when that unit comes out. Take your chance. That, I mean, a 38% chance missing his life. You're also on Overwatch. We got to kill that officer, dude. Go for the luckiest grenade throw of all time? Or do you try to blow up this guy's cover? Nah, I think... Honestly, I think you go for Overwatch and hope they make a hasty move with that officer and get him killed by the triple Overwatch. But we're not going to escape, is the thing. We're like, desperately out of time here. With only 5 turns left, we got a lot more room to go. So I think we're going to lose possibly this whole squad. I mean, a marking is potentially bad, but it's bad turn order because they used their first turn already. Please just do not panic. That's all I ask. No Overwatch saw him, apparently. I mean, you can see them. They can't see you. That seems surprising to me. Now he's panicked. Again, if you panic and hunker down, life's okay as far as I'm concerned. Overwatches? Doesn't seem like it. Now here's where we have to make some bigger plays. This officer has to die. He's lived too long. Five damage is actually pretty great. Same thing with Emma Jones. Like, post up right here.
Moving to position.
And dust this poor fool. Oh my lord! Why do you hate your own lives? All I've ever wanted is for you to succeed.
Heading to that location.
You endlessly rebuke me. There we go. Somebody knows how to do their job.
Enemy eliminated.
It's Jose, dude. Jose knows what's up. Alright, we gotta start something like this. Knock out that engineer, maybe.
This is for you.
Yeah, correct. This is for you. Holy crap, it did 5 damage. Did it explode, like, right on his face or something? Now, we got 2 units. We can do this with 2 units. Just don't even think about it. Just do it. This guy's been a thorn in our side for so long. Ice him! What a world.
Target neutralized.
Well, what did I learn from that?
10-4.
Pop the first pod. Like, set up a 10-person Overwatch on the first pod.
Menace 1-5. Hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach.
Under no circumstances should you do what I did and try to, like, stealthily approach the mission, because it's just gonna lead to despair.
No need to
Now,
ask twice.
there is perhaps the smallest of small chances that we can actually get this, like, VIP out of here. I don't think it's likely, and we have to also, you know, face the facts that we gotta try to get our whole squad out of here as well. So in case you watch, like, Mission 1 or even Mission 2, and we're like, hey, Long War 2 doesn't seem that bad. They make it easier. Look at how many squad members they give you. Go suck an egg. This is
Solid copy.
a little silly here.
Moving out.
Mind you, operator error? Yeah, operator error. Not the proper way to break through
Unloaded. Order
3
confirmed.
pods, without a doubt. Definitely would have been much easier to take them one at a time. Yeah, I know. Reinforcements.
Advent troops here.
Wow, okay. So, right there, huh? Too bad everybody had to reload. Well, how do you tackle this? Luckily, we're like almost 1-to-1 over here. So, basically, we just have to be a little lucky. What I mean by that is
Moving to designated position.
1-to-1. 86% chance. This guy's like, come on, don't shoot me. That's not fair. I just spawned, dude. I just spawned, you spawn killers. Yo, I didn't program the game. Don't look at me, dude. Then because we have 1 unit back here, our next move is to right here to dice up this dude right here. 77, that scares me. Grazed. Yeah, that's hell. This is now like a substantial problem. Because now we have to pull 1 more unit away from this. But this guy's ice, he's like, you're done. There's no question. Of course, he crits for like 1,000.
Target neutralized.
Bails your ass out of the fire.
Headed there now.
Come on. If there's ever been a time for you to get 4 damage on a shot. Beautiful.
Target disabled.
I don't know about this last dude. Well, first off, open the door. What the hell's going on in here? There's our VIP. Someone's got to make a go at this VIP, and you're the closest. So,
On the move.
what?
Cancel advent here.
There was a sectoid in the VIP room. There was a sectoid in the VIP room. What world is this?
For you.
What fresh hell have you risen from? At least we got the KO there. Well, obviously that unit that we sent in there is toast. Absolutely dusted. There's no VIP, it's just a sectoid. Am I losing my mind? Was this unit actually, or was this mission actually an ambush? It might have just been a straight up, like, ambush. We've been set up by, like, some fake communication or something. I mean, if there's ever been a time to panic, this is the right time. Mind control? Or just like her will is crushed? Yep. Get dusted. Or not. Okay. She looks like she's about to fire a fucking spirit bomb or something. I guess we will focus on getting our remaining soldiers to the evac point. If we even can. Because, I love this picture of Mouth just staring down at me here, but... There's no way. There's zero chance that we get all of our units out of here. I don't even think there is a VIP. I think the Resistance has lied to me. So, as far as I'm concerned, everybody bails. Get the fuck out of Dodge, dude. And it's definitely going to be like the most catastrophic mission I could imagine to have for mission 3 here. If anybody escapes, I guess we'll treat this as a positive. It might kill the sectoid to shoot that barrel, but I just can't. Like, the action will definitely kill this unit, so... You know what? Straight up. Get us as close to the extraction site as possible. Fuck this, like, one-turn move stuff. They might not know that we're out here on the other side, so we might as well just play it cool. And if we can, like, bait out a miss or something here, or, you know, you can just get critted to death. I mean, that unit had no chance. Let's be realistic. They were done. No, no, no! With the panic for... She was dusted! There was no chance. That's reinforcements landing. Or no, that's our unit's corpse being reanimated. What is this? This sound is freaking me out, dude. It's not me, I promise. Well, at least we only lost 3 soldiers. Or did we lose all of them? Because... Wait, did they get captured? Is that what happens? So, fair to say, we're probably going to want to start our next episode in a little bit of a better place. That's the danger, dude, of Long War. And that's why, like, I know that after that first episode, people are going to be like, why did he play on normal? It's so easy. That's why. Let's see what happens to these units. I don't think I've ever, on camera, failed a mission that badly, outside of Long War and Enemy Within. Well, that's a lonely trip. Captured, captured. KIA, KIA, captured, captured. Captured, captured, KIA. Well, that's a super bummer. I would love to have your constructive feedback and at the same time, your commiseration. Tweet me as well. What I should do from a methodological standpoint to have a better chance here. I'll be paying close attention to the comments for this series because Long War, historically, it just kicks your ass. So you gotta, you know, only by banding together can we be successful. For now, though, thanks for watching. Thanks again to 2K for the early access to the game. And thanks to Humble for sponsoring these episodes and letting you guys have some entertainment for my misery. You can pick up XCOM 2, the base game, in advance of Long War 2's mod coming out for public release. From now until February 3rd, 2017, it's $12. It not only gives you XCOM 2, but also a number of mystery games that have yet to be announced. It's a good deal. 5% goes to charity as well. And 0% goes to me. Although I am being sponsored to play. I'm not getting paid on a per sign-up basis. Although I don't really have a hard time, ethically speaking, with hawking XCOM 2, which is one of my favorite games of 2016 to begin with. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have had a good episode. Peep the links if you're interested in checking out XCOM 2. And of course, thanks for watching. Click the like button if you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe if you... Advent is taking control of my brain. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.